My 3-year-old keeps asking me, why about everything. Why is the sky blue? Why are there clouds? Why can't I go outside? Why do I have to be nice? Sometimes it doesn't seem to matter what the answer is. He's never satisfied. I am exasperated. How do I handle his question? Palo Alto, who is his mom, lives in California, asked Dr. Green. Dr. Green, an expert on the language of children, wrote in his article, when children begin to learn real words, the words usually don't correspond exactly to the way others use them. Often specific word is used to indicate an entire category. Dog might mean any animals, while meal might mean cat, but only one cat. These are only discrepancies are cute and obvious, but by the time children are able to speak in sentences, it sounds deceptively like they mean the same thing we do. This happens at about the same time their curiosity, imagination, and creativity skyrocket. They begin to ask, why? Why? Why, mommy? Why? Most people are naturally curious. Some of the most naturally curious people are kids, which means they have answered, but they have awesome questions. Why do I have 2 eyes if I only see one thing? Why do spiders run away when I fart? Why are you buying beer, Dad? Do you know how much candy we could get with that money? Why is the moon called the moon? Kids have a bountiful why questions, but they stopped asking why at some point. We don't know why. Their why questions might be ignored by others, or they might know that people cannot give the right answer to them. Anyway, most people eventually stop asking why. However, the why-driven life is very important to all, whether they are believers or not. Sinek is the author of several books on the topic of leadership. These include Start with Why, how great leaders inspire everyone to take action. So which first popularized his now famous golden circle concept. So let's look at the screen. This is golden circle, as Sinek said. Sinek's golden circle idea is an attempt to explain why some people and organizations are particularly able to inspire others and differentiate themselves successfully. The neuroscience behind the golden circle idea is the humans respond best when messages communicate with those parts of their brain and control emotions, behaviors, and decision making. So let's look at the what. It's fairly easy for any leader or organization to articulate what they do. They can be expressed as the product a company sells on or the service it offers. If we apply to our lives, so what can be cooking or cleaning, working, or your jobs. Some people live every day for what should I do today? And next level is how. The organization's how factors might include their strengths or values that they will differentiate themselves from the competition. This is the next level. It can be, how can I make a better one? How am I different than others? How can I efficiently manage my organization? So this group of people is much better than the group of what? And the next level is why. Sinek explains that why is probably the most important message that an organization or individual can communicate, as this is what inspires others to action. Why is how you explain your purpose and the reason you exist and behave as you do. Simon Sinek points out that everyone in an organization knows what it is that they do. Some know how they do it, but very few know why they do what it is that they do. He points out that the reason can't be to make a profit, that the result, and it will always be result, of providing something of value. Why will mean, what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why does your church exist? Sinek points out some great leadership success stories example. I believe that something happened in their lives that caused an emotional reaction. That reaction naturally instilled their driving purpose. This is the most powerful why a person can have. It is also important to note that none of these leaders set out to be first. Instead, they set out to serve others. So if you are in a group of what or how, you should try to be in the group of why. Especially if you are Christian, you have to find the answer why you live in here. As one father and his son were sitting at a restaurant. Why are we here, Daddy? Son asked. Well, we are here to have a lunch, father answered. But kids said, no. Why are we here on this earth? It's a very difficult question, right? This young kid's why has included a lot of meanings. Why are you here on this earth? You may do not know why you live in here, why you study, why you go to sports game every single week for your kids, why you want to go to college. Do you know why you live in here? What is your purpose of life? There were many people who used to live without the why question in the Bible. Look at Peter. He was just a fisherman. He has the what and how. Yes, he was a professional fisherman. He lived for eating, maintaining utility bills, caring for his wife and nurturing the kids. There was no why to him. He didn't know why he lived. You may lose the why in your life, like Peter. You just live for kids, maintaining your house and yourself. Why do you live? Where are you going? Where do you want to stand at the end of life? Many people know their what and how. They try to earn money. They try to get fame. They try to get a nice job. If you live only for your limited regions, you may lose your hope and reason to live if you lose your limited regions. If you live only for kids, you will lose your hope if they die. If you live only for fame and nice job, you will lose your hope if you lose your fame or jobs. Paul said in today's scripture, they run it to receive a perishable wreath. But Jesus has your why. God created you with a reason God created you with a reason. Jesus called Peter, who was casting a net into the sea, "Follow me, and I will make you fish for people." I will make you fish for people. This is your why. This is your why. Immediately Peter left his net, boat, fishes, which are rod and how are perishable ones. And he followed him because he was tired of living without purpose. He was tired. He was depressed because there was no why to him. How many people are depressed in here now? Because there is no why in your life. How many people are depressed in our country? The depression rate is increasing every year. Look at the searching, finding in Google. Depression rate is increasing every year. Is that interesting? I'm interested. Society looks like it is developed educationally, socially, ethically, developed, but depression rate is increasing every year. You know what? Because people only focus on how I live here. What should I do here? Whether they get answer or not about what and how, they will be depressed because they do not have a very important answer of why am I living here. I believe that Peter was in the same situation as you. He worked hard. He worked night and early morning. He sincerely lived for his family, but he didn't find why he lived. He might have a lots of questions on the boat in the night, under the wide, dark sky. Why am I fishing this night? He might leave because he couldn't die. There was no hope, no joy, no passion to Peter. At that moment, Jesus came and called Peter, "Follow me. I will make you fish for people." Jesus let him know why God created him. He wanted to know why he had to live on earth. And he immediately knew that Jesus had an answer. That is true. God has prepared specific words for each of us to walk in. He has especially created a plan for our lives in the most perfect way. God's plan is the why. If you have the why in your life, you are not bored, you are not tired, you are not depressed. Because your life is driven by some important reason. If you have the why in your life, you do not behave subserviently to people with power. You don't waste your times anymore. Look at today's scripture. Athletes exercise self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable one. So I do not run aimlessly, nor do I box as though beating the air, but I punish my body and enslave it, so that after proclaiming to others, I myself should not be disqualified. He said in this scripture, I do not run aimlessly. Do you run aimlessly? You worked hard during the day, 6 days of a week, or 7 days. You worked in the outside and inside, and worked for church, and worked for your kids. What is your purpose in your life? What is your target? Why do you run in your life? Every morning and every night. Friend, I hope we live to receive an imperishable goal. I hope your why will be an eternal one, not limited one. I wish that you live not only for 100 years of a short history. I pray we all find our why and live for the eternal one. You may ask, Pastor Choi, I want to know my why. How can I find it? How can I find it? I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm not your father. I'm not your creator. However, as your pastor, I can explain what the Bible says generally, but I don't want to do it today because nobody wants to stay in here over 3 hours. But I just say, only one person knows your purpose in life. He is your Father. He is your Creator. Only God knows your why. Only God can give the right answer to you because God created you with a reason. Jesus said, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. My friends, I hope, I pray that you will find your purpose in life as soon as possible. If you want to really know about it, if you really want to know about it, open the Bible. Pray in your secret room. Come to Sunday worship. Seek God. For God, finding God. Please do not live meaninglessly, but live a meaningful life. Please do not stop to question why and live not meaninglessly, but live a meaningful life. So may God bless you all.